is Fan First Network.
All right, the Toronto Raptors take it 107-100 against the Utah Jazz. That is not a game you want to see, but it's a game you need to win if you are looking to climb the standings. Overall, sloppy defense on both sides and some struggle offensively in between the second and third quarter. I think personally, you got to get away from Emmanuel Quickley minutes. You got to put the ball in RJ Barrett's hands more. You got to put it in Brandon Ingram's hands more. These are the scorers that will take you far in postseason games. You cannot rely on the Emmanuel Quickley minutes. Overall, relatively solid game, but you got to play better than that when you play better teams. How are we feeling overall just after this game?
Love it. Victory. I'm swearing on your Instagram account, but I love it.
You're allowed. You're allowed.
Yeah.
You're allowed, don't worry.
Good one. I like it. I like the game. It's very good.
Another thing that happened kind of outside of this game was today Scotty Barnes was announced as an all-star. He's part of the reserves. No Brandon Ingram, though. So only one. Do we think that's a fair decision? Are we a one all-star kind of team, or do we think we have two?
I mean, people are going to reminisce about 2020 and kind of force it, but I mean, take the win and enjoy it. And feel bad when the guy injures his toe. That was a bit worrisome.
I think we deserve two, but we didn't get the two. We only got the one, so you got to stick with that. I think we can stick with it, and it's fine.
First thing we're going to go is just kind of like genuinely or general thoughts on this game against the Jazz.
It's good game, yeah, well played by big Scotty Barnes.
And then, obviously, Scotty Barnes made the All-Star team. It was just announced today, but Brandon Ingram left off. So I know a lot of people on Twitter are kind of like, where's Brandon Ingram at? What the hell? Like, why is Pascal Siakam an All-Star instead of him? Where are you at with that sort of situation?
Pascal had a good season, so it's happy that Scotty Barnes got in there, you know.
And then last question is, the trade deadline's coming up for Toronto. Who do you see them potentially wanting to go get?
Who do you see them potentially go and get? That's my question to you.
Me personally, I'm looking at a guy like Domantas Sabonis or.
That'd be good. I like that one.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. First off, just general thing. How are we feeling about this game? Good game, bad game?
Terrible game.
It was all right.
Please tell me more.
Very sloppy passes. They didn't play like themselves. Like a couple weeks ago, we beat OKC and we come here versus the Jazz and we're barely scratching out a win.
And, I mean, you mentioned the passes. Like, there's the one. I don't remember. Do you remember the 4-on-1?
Yeah.
And it like bounces off there.
Yeah. And even when he was inbounding and hit off Mamardashvili's foot, like that just can't happen, especially in the fourth quarter.
All right, we'll go down the line here. I don't know if you guys saw the All-Star reserves came out.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes named. Brandon Ingram left off. Yeah. Certain other players made it, like Norman Powell, Pascal Siakam. Where are we at with that? Do you think Scotty deserved it and Brandon Ingram was robbed? We think one All-Star's fine. Where are you at?
I'm happy that Norman Powell got it, to be honest, but I think Brandon Ingram got snubbed, to be honest, yeah.
I think he did get snubbed, but I think that either way, there's so many men that need to get on that list, so it is what it is.
Scotty definitely deserved it, but I think Brandon Ingram should have been on that list too.
Last thing, trade deadline's coming up Thursday. Raptors only about $1 million over the luxury tax. They don't need to make a big move, but there's been rumors all around of like a Sabonis, Day'Ron Sharp, high and low down the list. Who's someone that you guys want to see the Raptors go get?
Sabonis would be crazy. If the Raptors got him, that would be crazy, honestly.
Giannis, that would be crazy. I think the city would blow up if we got Giannis.
Do you think it's going to happen, though?
I think you got to give up a lot. I think either BI or Scotty's got to go, and I don't know if the Raptors are willing to do that right now. Second in the East, almost.
You have the power. Who is going?
That's tough. I think Scotty has more power in the market. I think he'll be more value because of his age and All-Star and all this stuff. But I don't really want to let go of Scotty and don't want to let go of BI. So that's a tough question. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, same as him, Giannis would be crazy.
Giannis would be crazy, fellas. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys taking the time. Have a great, safe trip home. First thing, how are we feeling about this game?
This game was very interesting. Brandon Ingram's definitely top 5. He's better than KD this season.
This season, better than KD? KD made the All-Star reserves. I don't know if you've seen that. Brandon Ingram didn't make the All-Star reserves. How are we feeling about that?
It's just because they like KD more. He's more of an All-Star and stuff, but Brandon Ingram's better at the end of the day.
Do you think he should have made it over Scotty?
Who? KD or Brandon?
No. Scotty Barnes made the All-Star reserves, but Brandon Ingram didn't. Do you think Toronto should have 2 All-Stars? Where are we at with that?
Definitely 2 All-Stars. Brandon Ingram, one of the best in the league right now.
And I don't know if you heard Norman Powell, former Raptor, made it for the Heat. Do you think that's potentially a bit of an oversight or what?
He's not that good.
He's not that good? Fraud check. Last one, trade deadline's coming up. Who is someone you want to see the Raptors go try to hunt down?
We need Giannis.
What's the trade package looking like?
So I forget, but there are 2 centers, the 6'6" center and like a normal center.
Yeah.
They can go for Giannis, and RJ Barrett can also go for Giannis.
So just send the house and try to get Giannis.
Yes, but keep Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. 107 to 100 win over the Jazz. Sloppy game, pull out the win. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling like crap.
Is it because of the game?
Yes.
They got you in tears?
Playing really bad the last week and a half.
What do you think has been going wrong for them over the last couple weeks?
No rim protection, none, and no rebounding either.
A lot of struggles on the boards. I agree with you. I think they need to go get a big. The trade deadline's coming up this Thursday. Who is someone you'd like to see them get?
Giannis.
Giannis?
Giannis, come to Toronto for us, please. They need to pick up the energy. They're playing way too slow for that kind of, for a team that's that small. They're playing too slow the last week and a half.
Absolutely. If Giannis is to come to Toronto, what do you think that package looks like for Toronto? Who do you think's going?
Barrett, quickly, and whatever draft picks we have.
All right, last question I got for you guys here. I know it's freezing, fellas, so thank you so much. The All-Star reserves were announced today. Scotty Barnes was listed as an All-Star reserve.
Where's Ingram?
Ingram didn't make it, but Norman Powell and Pascal Siakam did. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I'm glad they don't play for us anymore.
Old school beats the new school, apparently.
You heard it here first. First thing, my man, 107 to 100 win over the Jazz, who are a little lower in the table. How are you feeling about the game?
Honestly, my first ever Raptors game, to be honest, fantastic. And I did look it up. Utah being kind of low in the standings. Never knew how it was going to go. That was freaking awesome. I apologize.
Oh, you can swear, don't worry.
Yeah, no, that was freaking awesome. Honestly, good to be here and good to be there and good to be part of the win.
Who are some of the guys that stood out to you the most on the Raptors side?
That really tall white guy was pretty cool on Utah, actually. But we'll switch around here. And I don't know many Raptors players. I apologize. I'm a lacrosse player. But it was just cool to be a part of it, like I said. And very cool. Very cool. I apologize. I don't know too many rap guys, but they were doing great, man.
Or 107 to 100 win against the Utah Jazz, a game that they probably should have won by more. What are your initial reactions?
They should have won by more. They won it. Win is a win, inch or a mile.
But in the sense of the play was rather sloppy.
Who's play sloppy?
The Raptors. There's a lot of transition
Why would
turnovers.
you say their play sloppy? They won. Did they win or did they lose?
They did win.
Now, if we were to play an OKC or we were to play a San Antonio Spurs and it was an inch or a mile, would you sit here and say the play is sloppy? If we won by 1 point?
Against the...
Anyone who is a top 10 player in the league.
But the...
A win is a win, inch or a mile, every single team.
The Jazz are a
Every
bottom
single
10
night.
team in the league.
Oh, the Jazz. Yeah, they had a bunch of injuries, but you know what? We won.
Fair enough.
Win is
Fair
a
enough.
win and a loss is a loss. And tonight we won. And it doesn't matter who you're playing against. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. And tonight we did what?
Win.
Tonight we won, and that's
Exactly.
what
We
you wanted
did
to do.
win.
Every single night, that is what you want to do. Execution, it doesn't matter. If you want to talk about any sort of analytics, that's it. Win or lose. And what did we do? My boy's going to tell me?
Win. All right.
There you go.
One other question I got for you. Scotty Barnes was announced as an All-Star reserve tonight.
Okay.
Left Brandon Ingram off, and brought in
which is
guys.
bullshit.
They brought in guys like Norman Powell and Pascal Siakam, who are on lower teams. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I feel like, yeah, it's bullshit, but you know what? If you were going to have one person on the Toronto Raptors, who would it be?
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. Why?
Because he's better than Brandon Ingram.
Because he has better stats than Brandon Ingram.
No, he's a more versatile player.
Because he has more versatile and his stats are better than Brandon Ingram. But you can't sit here and say that he's hands down better than Brandon Ingram.
I think he can.
Why?
Because he's a DPOY candidate.
Why?
He's arguably the best defender in the NBA.
Because of his defense? Because
Yes.
of his defense, but not because of his clutch play?
He's not that clutch.
So if you were gonna have one person take the last shot in the NBA, who would it be?
Neither of those two.
Who would it be?
In the entirety of the NBA?
Entire NBA.
Kevin Durant.
Why?
Because he's a scorer.
So how many championships has he won?
2.
Only with Golden State?
Yep.
Not with anybody else?
Nope.
Exactly. Because we need somebody who's going to win a championship for the fucking Toronto Raptors. Who took the game shot against the Pacers?
Brandon Ingram.
Exactly, because he should be an all-star. If he's not going to be an all-star, that's okay. We only needed the one. Let's take Brandon Ingram. We got that, and if they don't want to sleep on Brandon Ingram, that's okay, because guess what? Next year, when we win the championship, we might not win it this year. Hands down, you want to take bets? We are going to win the championship next year because we are going to be more prepared and we know what we got. Brandon Ingram is going to be the best player, the best scorer, maybe not the best defensive player, who is
Scotty Barnes,
but he will be the best offensive player. And then guess what? We will all be speaking a different tune. So let's go. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, everybody's going to get their part.
You heard it here. Let's go, Brandon Ingram. It's time to wake up, right?
Yes,
time to wake up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want to do it, this is what's going to happen. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, they should both be all-stars. If you guys want to snub people, then snub people, but they should both be in it. That's what's up.
30 wins. How are we feeling?
Oh, feeling fucking great, bro. The boys deserved that.
Fantastic. You know who else deserved it? Scotty Barnes. He's an all-star.
Oh,
how are we feeling about our boy Scotty going to LA?
He's fucking killing it. He needed a few points for my parlay, but Raptors won. That's all that matters.
Let's go.
I'll find
what
you
a
guys,
fucking win. What a fucking win. How are you feeling?
We fucking needed that win. I know the last 2 wins, really bad second halves, but today that was impressive. I was worried. I was like, I hope they don't blow it again. I can't have them blow it again today. Great effort. And you know what? Nod to Scotty. 100% deserves being reserved. Should have been a starter, but I'll still take it. He's going to still be there for the All-Star game. I'll take it.
I feel you. Now, Brandon Ingram didn't make the All-Star team, but do you think he deserves to be that injury replacement for Giannis?
I think he does, honestly. He put out his numbers, having a good year. Sky's having a good year. It's just good to have one Raptor there. It really should be Ingram there, too, but I'm not the one that's in charge of that.
I agree. I was going to say, if I made the rules, we'd have 5 starters.
If I made the rules, it would be all Raptors, nobody else. Fuck everybody else. Be the whole Raptors team if I could vote.
Facts. Now, I got one more question for you. Trade deadline is this Thursday. It's coming up. It's going to be here soon. Who would you trade on this Raptors team? And this is like your last chance. Your last chance to tell us who you want to see come to the Raptors and who do you want to see go?
Who I want to see? I love Portal, but you got to go, buddy. You're always injured. You suck. But the only thing is no one's going to take his contract. That's the thing. His contract, no one's going to take it.
We got to give up next year.
And they're going to have to, obviously, as I said the other day, probably guys like Quickly, RJ, they might have to go. And it's not that I don't like them. It's just in order to get something decent in return, you're going to have to trade some pretty good prospects, some picks. You're going to have to trade what teams want. So if a team comes to you and says, I want an RJ, I want a Quickly, someone like that, what do? Someone says they want. You look at today, the Raptors badly need a big. They badly need a big. And just the fact that they're 30 and 21 this year without a big is actually surprising.
It's unbelievable. You have Kevin Love out here looking like prime Kevin Love.
I said to my buddy, I didn't even know Kevin Love was still in the fucking league out there. And he comes on the TV and I'm like, shit. I thought he was in Minnesota last when I checked. And my buddy's like, is that Kevin Love? I'm like, there's no way he's still in the league. And he's getting up to his 40s now.
And of course against the Raptors with no big, he's playing good ball.
Yeah, but that's the thing, as I said to my buddy too. The Raptors badly need a big. You're not going to go far without a big, and that's what the Raptors lack. That's what they need. You got to go out, and if you have to give 3-4 guys up to get a big, it's a big decision that Bobby Webster and the crew is going to have to make.
All right.
I almost said Masai because I kind of miss him.
We all miss Masai. What an absolute joke getting rid of him.
That's the thing though. Now that Bobby Webster's in charge, that's something Webster's going to have to figure out. They're going to have to figure out who do they got to give up to get certain guys, and you're going to have to see what happens come trade deadline because I think it's next week, February 5th?
It's this week.
Oh,
it's Thursday.
Thursday. Jeez, I don't even know what day of the week. It's February 1st now. I'm still thinking it's January. I don't even know what day of the week, what month it is.
4 days out.
Jeez. So 4 days. Yeah, I guess it was last week. It was last week. But yeah. You're going to have to see what happens, though. Who they're going to have to give up, what teams are going to want. So it's going to be interesting to see. But the Raptors, that's their main thing. They got to get a big. If they don't do anything else, they need to get a big. That's their main, I would say, acquisition they have to get is the big. Whether you get, Anthony Davis, you get Sabonis. If Giannis comes
We're down so bad we want AD.
It's so bad at this point. I'll take whoever. I'll take the guy standing out Rogers Center to come play a couple minutes.
As long as you're over 6'11".
As long as you're over 6'11", you can score a couple points, get a block or two a game. Like, you need that rim protection because they're getting shredded in the paint bad there when you watch the games. And so, as I said, the fact that they're fourth in the East without a big, like, it's good. I'm happy, but you're not going far without a big. You need that big presence on your team.
Absolutely.
And as much as they keep rotating, Scotty trying him at the 5, Mamu at the 5, like, you need a consistent guy.
That's how players get hurt too.
Yeah, and you look at Scotty, I'm glad he wasn't hurt more there. I mean, that was really, I thought he hurt himself bad, but he came back in late. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, though. But as you said, you need a solid big. Rotating guys that aren't supposed to play at the 5, that's how you get injuries. And we can't afford any injuries at this point. We're on a roll, big win today, no injuries. You know what? If they got to suit me up, I'll go in and play. Like, fuck it.
You set a couple screens?
I'll do a couple screens. I used to play when I was in high school. I used to play at the 5 all the time. So if they need me, I'll come play at the 5. I have a little bit of experience. I'm not like a pro like these guys, but, you know, throw me a couple beers after the game and I'll be happy. You know?
That's all it's going to take.
For money. Big Red will pay for some alcohol.
That'll get us under the cap.
Yeah, I'll pay for some alcohol. You know, you don't got to pay me. Pay me zero. Pay me in alcohol or pay me in some junk food. You know, I'll take that, you know?
That's gold. All right, kids, for all you fans and future kids who want to work in basketball, this Raptors situation now is why you don't overpay bad players, because Jakob Poeltl's contract is a disaster.
You're stuck with his contract now. At the time, it looked like a good contract, and now you're on paper, you're stuck with him. Not only has he barely played this year, but no teams are going to want to take a contract like his because you have to eat a lot of the salary on.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So I feel like in the Raptors' case, they might be stuck with him. And if that's the case, you're going to have to just figure out how to condition him, how he can play more. Because when he's sitting on the bench and you're paying him what you're paying him, that's no good.
Right.
So we got to figure that out. Got to figure that out.
It's good seeing you. We'll be back next game.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
We'll see you soon, buddy. 2 tough losses, but we're back in the win column. 30 wins. How are we feeling?
Good. We're back in. We're back
where we should be.
Except Scotty Barnes needed one more point from my parlay to hit.
It's okay. Let's talk about Scotty, though, because he's an all-star this year. How are we feeling about the season he's having so far?
Hyped up.
I'm fired up, man.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, Brandon Ingram, he didn't make it. Do you think he's going to replace Giannis, though? Because Giannis does need an injury replacement. Do we do BI, or is someone else going to beat him to it?
BI, yeah!
How are we doing? All right, last one. Trade deadline's on Thursday. Who do you want to trade for? Because there's not.
We want Giannis.
We want Giannis. There's only a couple more days to get it done. We gotta they want Giannis over here. I hear we want Giannis, Chan. It's crazy. Greek freak. Who would you give up, though?
Anyone.
anyone. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you guys. Raptors are back in the win column. That's 30 wins. How are we feeling?
Yeah, pretty good, actually.
Pretty good.
So I'm going to say the Raps been surprising this year because they've done pretty good. Wasn't expected for them to do this good, but they surprised us. Not going to lie, man.
Absolutely.
So as long as we keep going, we're above 500, right?
Above 500.
We're above 500, 30 wins. Hopefully make to the playoffs. I mean,
we're going to the playoffs. Come on.
Hold on. I just don't know if we're going to win a championship this year, but it doesn't matter. As long as you make it to the playoffs, it's good for the city.
Baby steps. That's what matters.
Baby step, baby. Go Raps.
Here we go. How are we feeling? 30 wins. Back in the win column.
One more piece at the trade deadline, and we could be right there. That's it.
We're 4 days away from the deadline. Who do you want? We've had a couple people say Giannis. I've heard Sabonis. I've heard a lot of things.
If we can get Giannis, that's the piece.
I was going to say, Giannis is one of those players where you just got to get him,
that's
right?
A piece. Let's bring it back to 2019. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
We the champs coming back. How are you feeling about this win?
Yo, this one was amazing. Fucking right, go Raptors, go.
Finally.
Fucking get that shit.
2 tough losses, but we're back here.
Right, exactly. This is where we need to be.
And I got a question for you. Scotty Barnes, he was an all-star today. He got named to the all-star team.
Man. I've been watching it from when he started, and he was a rookie, and I'm going to tell you this. This man's fucking gained. That's all it is. It's just gain, okay?
He's a gamer.
Yeah, and nobody else is on the team, no offense, since he's started from my back days, 2019. Right. Team's gone, but you know what? Scotty Barnes holding it up. Barrett's there,
holding it down
fucking quickly. I just want to make a quick shout out to my stepson, Caleb. He's in Alberta.
Shout out Caleb.
Fucking Caleb. Other than that, hi, bye.
Beautiful. Take care, guys. That is 30 wins on the season. Same as last year. We're almost there already. How are you feeling after that win?
Amazing. It was one of the best games I've ever watched.
Ever?
The Scotty Barnes dunk at the end.
Bro, the stare down too. He stared him down and dunked it.
I know. Scotty Barnes, he's probably one of the best.
Now I got another one for you. Scotty Barnes, he's going to the All-Star game. He was named an All-Star tonight. What do you love about Scotty Barnes? Like, is this guy's just amazing.
His versatility, everything about him. He's so good. He's like the best player the team. He's like up there with Vince Carter and Kawhi Leonard.
All right, already, he's gonna say he's a young player. He's already up there with those guys.
I know. He's just one of the best players ever.
I love it. I love it. And I got one more for you. Trade deadline's this Thursday. What player do you want on the Raptors?
Giannis. He has the most. There's a good chance that he's gonna be on there.
All right, I love it. Let's bring Giannis to Toronto. We'll see you, buddy. Have a good one. Lads, that is 30 wins. 2 tough losses, but we're back in the win column. How are we feeling?
Really good. Great. I'm feeling great. I think we're going to bounce back, make it to the playoffs, and win.
We're already in the playoffs. We're going to be there all day, baby.
Shutting Utah down, that's all we need, right?
All we need. I was going to say it's an ugly win against a terrible Jazz, but we got Scotty Barnes.
That was sketchy.
It was sketchy, but we got Scotty Barnes in the All-Star game. That's the most important part of the night. How excited are we to see him in his second All-Star game?
I was kind of worried for a second there when he hurt his foot, but
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's back. How about you?
I'm very excited to see him, but I want to say something else. Raptors 2025, 2026, world champions. Let's go, baby.
I got another question for you guys, though. Trade deadline is this Thursday. There's been a lot of rumors.
Giannis.
I didn't have to say the question. We got Giannis, Sabonis.
We want Giannis.
Facts.
Giannis.
Look at me.
We want Giannis.
We want Giannis. All right, I got another one for you, though. Who would you give up for Giannis, though? Because he's not going to be cheap.
If it makes sense, I'm willing to get rid of RJ.
100%.
If it makes sense. I'm feeling RJ too. It just makes the most sense. I think RJ's not doing enough. You know, like
I was gonna say
only one that's untouchable in that trade is Scotty. Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say I'd be willing to give up almost anyone other than Scotty.
Exactly. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, we only got a couple days left, guys. So let's hope Bobby gets the deal done. We'll see you guys soon. What do we gotta say? That's 30 wins. That's the same as last year already. After 2 tough losses, we come home, bounce back. How are we feeling?
It's cold as hell outside, but I'm just glad we got that dub. I'm just happy we got that dub. I'm just happy that we could go smoke some Utah Bush. So I'm gonna go smoke some Lowry Market tonight and on behalf of the Mandem. Thanks for this little freebie of a pack that we got.
What about some Kevin Love?
No, that strain's too old. Oh, that strain's too old. That strain's too old.
You have the tears of joy again. You have the tears of joy
Yeah,
again. It's a good win.
yeah, it was a good win. Good win. I can't even complain. It was a very good win.
I was gonna say
very solid win.
This win, it's a good win, but it's a boring win. It doesn't really mean much. What means a lot is Scotty Barnes is going to the All-Star game today. Talk a little bit about the season he's had, what he means to this team, what he means to you as a fan.
Man, so a man like Scotty Barnes, the number one thing that comes to mind is defense. He's definitely in DPOY talks, which is great. Never anticipate that to start the season. We always knew he was a good defender, but to take this leap is pretty extraordinary, and it's pretty nice to see because him and CMB are basically keeping our defense afloat.
100%.
Seeing him come to his seeing him come, I'm trying not to have a Zeke moment. I'm trying not to have a Zeke moment right now. Seeing him come into his own is very good when it comes to offensively. You know, he gets everyone involved. He'll get you boards. He'll get you assists tonight. He'll get you a lot of stocks. How much stocks does he really have in stock? He got a lot. It's always great to see him get steals and blocks. But congratulations to CMB, but we gotta talk about our boy BI, my guy BI. Y'all gotta get my guy BI into the All-Star game. Giannis' injury is most likely not gonna play.
Yes,
Who else?
BI.
Who you gonna give it to? Derek White?
People are saying Embiid. People are saying Embiid.
And what? And where?
Can you believe that?
Embiid?
The airplane.
Oh, they better be they may be talking about Eminem or M&M's.
Bro, crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, but Embiid, no. We're good on that. We're good on that.
Embiid.
They're 6 in the East. Stop the crap.
Although Siakam gets there and they're the worst team in the East.
I was thinking about it. I think that's Eastern Conference MVP finals. The team just happens to be trash because of, I think there's a lot of cachet from last season, and that's how he ended up getting. His numbers are pretty good. That's why they must have gave it to him. But that's our guy Siakam at the end of the day. No, nothing wrong with Siakam being a 4-time All-Star. But yeah, we gotta get our guy Bi in there because
A lot of former Raptors at the All-Star team today.
Facts. Shout out to our guy Norman Powell.
Facts. That's
Shout out to our guy Norman Powell. Like that.
Love
Like
Norman
you want to talk about tears of joy? Seeing
Love
him
Norman.
finally make an All-Star team is great to see. Again, shout out to our boy Scotty Barnes. And I'm looking forward to seeing Glorilla at the All-Star game. You know what I mean? You have to see Glorilla at the All-Star game, Adam Silver. So get our guy Bi in there. Replace Giannis Antetokounmpo. It ain't like you're gonna give it to Brandon Miller. It ain't like you're gonna give it to Derek White. Give it to our guy Bi.
Now, I got real quick on Glorilla. I gotta put your over/under. How many points is Glorilla gonna score in that celebrity game?
I give her about. I'm giving her 7 points.
7 points.
7
That's
points.
the highest I've heard anyone say. I'll take that.
I'll give her 7 points. Just because, it's so hard to hate on Glow,
I know, right?
And she a baddie, no disrespect to our guy Bi, but I mean, it's hard for me to hate on our girl Glow. You hear Glow, you're going to get 7 points and 2 assists.
I got one more for you. Trade deadline's this Thursday. Who do we bring in? There's a lot of Giannis talk. What do you think?
You talked about this last game, Like, I'll help everyone drive. I'll give everyone a ride to the airport. And help pack everyone's bags. Billy Bishop is just down the street, and I'll help anyone pack if we get our guy Giannis. I've been saying it's to call the Sacramento Dump, see what they want for Sabonis. I've been hearing Ja Morant talk. I'm good on that. Sorry, Ja, but we need some three-point gunners, and you ain't got it right now. And plus, I don't trust you on the Jane Strip. I don't trust you with the Mandem. Sorry, my guy. But yeah, like I say, I like to see us go for Giannis, go for Bi. Thing with AD is his contract, he's injured. If we could get him an old hip car and a good doctor at Toronto General, maybe he might do something for us, but I don't know. I'm not really too keen on that either. It's more so Giannis, try and get Sabonis, guys to that extent.
Facts. All right, I think that's it for us. We got another game coming up here soon. I think there's a lot to look forward to. We got the Pistons coming up. We haven't been playing good against these top teams in the East. We got to find a win against them.
Yes. Well, I gotta smoke some. We gotta smoke some Cade Cunningham. We gotta smoke some Jalen Duren. We gotta smoke some Isaiah Stewart. We gotta be smoking on some Azor Thompson. We gotta be smoking on some. What did Jimmy Butler say? Tobias Harris. It's been so long I forgot about Tobias Harris. We sent it to the nether regions when we made that shot. I almost forgot about Tobias Harris, but Tobias Harris like to smoke that pack. We just gotta go to Detroit, smoke that whole 8-mile pack, and hopefully get that dub.
All right, brother. That's it. We'll see you soon. Get warm. It's cold out here. The Raptors win their 30th game of the season. It's freezing. Trade deadline's on Thursday. Is Giannis going to be a Raptor? We just have to wait and see. This is Fan First Raptors. Marcus out. We got Mads over there finishing up. What a great day. What a cold day. Sidko's hands are about to fall off. My hands are about to fall off. Let's get warm.
This is Fan First Network.